Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 28.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Cobb. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. A first down carry for Davis. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From the 50, it's Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A 10-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Watson on first down. Open man, the tight end fouls. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, here's Watson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Harold Landry has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He finds Corey Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The numbers for Davis last week, 3 catches, 88 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he's got the 1st down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Jackson from the shotgun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Titans nothing.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Watson. He gets it over the middle to Kyle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
On the draw, this is Davis. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
After the penalty, it's Davis. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Right at midfield. 11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Operating from the gun, Watson. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Davis. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Jackson back to Brown, this time complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Oh, look at this. Down on the field still. That's Derrick Henry, the running back. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
At their own 31-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Davis. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Watson on target here to Fuller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. To the air yet again, Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
First down.
Again, it's Watson. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 4 receivers now in the formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Now it's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Watson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0.
Titans nothing.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Uncorks one for Davis, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Jackson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis, and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Number 84.
Corey Davis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Tennessee score. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Texans 6.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taking it about the 1. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Uncorks one for Davis. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll run with Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
And less than a yard.
Watson on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. First down Texans, Watson hooking up with Cooks. Out of the gun, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The 39-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. They will find Davis. That's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Uncorks one for Davis. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sean Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Out of the shotgun, Breida. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second and 4. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back now in Houston. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Returnable here from the 38. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They go counter with Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard
Still
line.
throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Jackson operating from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Titans.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
About to return. The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Watson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And they'll get this down to the 10. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Number 84.
Corey Davis with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans capitalize for 6. The point after is good, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Houston set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 29-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Watson. There again is Cooks. Complete.
First down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Watson. That is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
On first down, here's Breida. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick is indeed good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there. 54, right there.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We'll check on his status when we get back. And now The throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
It's a
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 43-yard
From the gun, here's Watson. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Throwing again, Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
41 right. Man, that's trash. That's trash. 41's the mark. 40.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Tennessee, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.